What's up, everybody? It's Mark from 403 Fauna. Welcome to another Wire Wednesday. Wire is short for what's in your rack, and every Wednesday I want to talk about relevant topics in the ball python industry and share with you some snakes while I'm doing that. So this week I want to talk about Patreon. So I'm a patron of two of the biggest breeders in the industry. That would be Miguel Garcia of Always Evolving Pythons and Justin Kobilka of Kinova. And I wanted to share with you my experience being their patron, and whether I'm going to continue doing that or not. So stick around, kick back, and check out what I got. Let's start off by getting an update here on Tigra. Now Tigra is scheduled to lay within the next couple of weeks here. Let's take a look at her. Now she has been really kicking it on the warm spot, laying ridgeback, then lumpy. So all the signs are there that she will be dropping some eggs. I caught an ovulation and a pre-lay shed. So I'm gonna fire up that incubator this weekend and get ready for some more eggs. She is a vanilla amber, 100% het hypo, and she was bred to Tony, the leopard, double het, VPI axanthic puzzle. So really excited that I'll be getting another clutch soon. So we're going to be getting an update today on the two sisters that I produced here at 403 Fauna. First of all, we have Scarlet, the black pastel yellow belly calico. And while we look at her, I want to talk about Miguel Garcia, or Always Evolving Pythons. I've been a member of his Patreon from the start, and it's the tier that I'm at is $25 a month. Now, every penny that you put into his Patreon goes back to whatever you want to use it on. You could use it for a snake, you could use it for merchandise, you can donate it to US Arc. So whatever you want, whatever you put in will go back in your pocket basically. So think of it kind of like a bank account. And if you think of it that way, it's a really good deal. Now I really like his Patreon because he talks about stuff on there that, you usually don't hear from other industry people, and that is the business side of it. He has videos that talks about the actual money. He shows you how much he's earned, how much a clutch sells for, and that's a really cool side of the industry that not many people talk about. Now, he did recently introduce another tier, a $100 a month tier, and that's a little too much for my wallet, but for those that took advantage of that, you're going to get a great deal. You could potentially win a trip to Arlington or Tinley, and also a chance to win a $3,500 value snake. So again, all that money you put in goes to a snake too, so that's a pretty good value. And honestly, I'm really satisfied being a patron of Always Evolving Pythons. I think maybe in a year or two, I'll put all that money into an awesome snake. So this right here, again, Scarlet, black pastel yellow belly calico. Look at how she absolutely glows, and she's a monster. Look at how big she is now. Eats great. And one thing about producing your own snakes is that they grow up in your collection, they're used to your conditions, and they do really fantastically. So she's sticking around with me. Look at that belly. Oh my gosh. So let's look at our sister right now and talk about Kinova. So here we have Scarlet's sister. She is a yellow belly, just a yellow belly. And look at how she glows too. Man, I gotta admit, I produced some fire here at 403 Fauna. Now, originally she was sold to one of my students, and I kind of made a deal with him. He paid up front and said that he'll pick it up when he has the setup already. And I said, if you don't have that setup ready by Christmas, I'm gonna keep her in my rack. So Romel, you don't have your setup yet. I'll refund your money when we get back, but she is staying with me. So I'm gonna have to come up with a new name for her. He called her Bubba, and so new name for Bubba here soon. So let's talk about Kinova. Now, Justin Kobilka is the industry leader of ball pythons. No questions about it. Basically, whatever he does, everybody follows. And I thought it would be super exciting to join his Patreon. And honestly, I gotta admit, I'm a little disappointed in his Patreon. I'm also at the $25 tier, and he has several different tiers. He has, I know there's one below the $25, he has a $50, and he has a $100 tier. And the content that I really wanted was the videos where he talked about business like Miguel Garcia does, but unfortunately that is hidden behind the $50 tier, so I don't have access to those videos. If you like egg cutting, the $25 tier is your jam, but you know, I'm not a big fan of the egg cutting. So really that's all I have access to on that. At least that's what it seems like, and a sticker maybe every couple months. But as of the end of this month, I will be dropping his Patreon and putting that money into a morph market of my own. And also do another donation to USARK. I donated $40 last year, and I'll be doing another donation to them too. So, you know, his other tiers are fantastic. The $50 tier gets you access to those videos, those business videos that I like. And the $100 tier, you know, you saw a lot of breeders recently post videos of their visit to Kinova, and that was Patreons of the $100 tier. So, you know, again, that's a little too much for my blood. So I think that at my tier, the $25 tier, it's just not worth it at this time. And I'll be dropping it and joining Morph Market. So this girl right here is name unknown currently, Yellow Belly, 403 Fauna Production. Once again, thank you for watching my video. I super appreciate the time that you put in. There's nothing more valuable in a person's time, and the fact that you watch my video means a lot to me. So guys, have a great week. See you later. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas.